Nice stroke. We're on the green. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. And this is a very long putt, no two ways about it. Let's see what he does. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Yikes, that went right by. And this putt will be for his par. And that putt will drop. All right, here's the tap. Good job. And after the first hole, we are all square, folks. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Oh, that almost went. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Continues to be online. Will it go? Oh, and he gets it to go. Okay, your team sits at 1 up after that one. And now for the par 5 third hole. Let's see what Tiger Woods does off the tee here. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. And second shot here on the third. This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. Looks like a right to left break. Oof. He's got a 16-footer on his hands here. And this one's going a bit to the right. And the eagle putt drops. All right, let's see what Tiger does here. Five iron on display for this one. Well, let's see what you got. Oh, almost hold it out. Oh my goodness, I'd almost dropped. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And here we go. This one for par. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. And after that hole, your team's sitting at 1 up. And it's a par 5 here on the 5th. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. And that one's going to hold on to the fairway for him. All right, Big Cat on the tee. Let's see what happens. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. This approach is heading left. Here's our second shot on the 5th. And your approach is heading right of the pin. Okay, your teammate left us on the green. Now let's put this one home for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, this has my attention. Still has a chance. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. This is a 9-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right. Oh! And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll do. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Okay, Tiger Woods is on the tee. Let's see what happens. And this will be his second shot. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. And you two will be all square if they sink this. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And the putt drops for birdie. Here's Tiger Woods on the tee. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. And let's see how he does on this hole. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. And now this from 12 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. I think this one will go left to right. And as that drops, he'll scribble a par down on his scorecard. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. And that hole will be halved. And the par 4 8th hole is next. All right, let's send this ball away. Good shot. This one's about 130 yards out. And for him, this will be for the birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And he drops it on in there. Okay, your teammates set us up for a birdie here. Let's deliver. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. This putt's going. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, here's Tiger Woods on the tee. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, here's his second shot. Here's their 7-iron. And this one's around 160 yards out. Come on, bounce to the right. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? He's putting this next one for birdie. I think this one's moving to the right. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still going. Oh, and he gets it to drop. 11 feet to the cup for him. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, so close. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. You made good contact. He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin. And will you have a look at this? Oh, I like to see that. This guy just steps up and chips it on into the cup. Well done. Okay, your partner ever so graciously left us with a birdie putt. Let's not let them down. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, Tiger teeing this one up. Let's see what happens. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And here's their 8-iron. Oh, this one might be past the green. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And he's getting his concentration going here for this long putt. Let's see how he deals with it. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Ooh. And we'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. This one's for bogey. He's got 3 feet to go. And that hole will be halved. And par 5 now for the 12th. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. All right, this is his second. Going a bit left of the pin. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. And to him I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Oh, and the putt misses. He did well to get it there, though. This one's for birdie. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what Tiger does off the tee. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, he's setting this one up from another area code. Let's see how he does with this one. Ooh, just missed. And your partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. Let's tap this on in. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. And now this putt from 6 feet. And here he goes, putting for par. And that hole will be halved. All right, here's Tiger teeing it up. Here we go. Let's let this one go. that one will sneak into that second cut of rough. And he's trying to get this one out of the rough. Let's see what happens. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Okay, your teammate left us with a birdie putt on this one. Let's not let them down. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Well, look out. But I think it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh, the putt won't go. He's still made a pretty good putt, though. He's got a 3-footer here. And that putt will go. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole will be halved. All right, here's the par 3 15th hole. Going with the 9-iron. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Oh, is he going to get this to go? Oh my, what an approach shot that guy had. It dialed. Oh, how close was that one? This is what he's staring down to save par. Oh, just slides by. He's got about a 3-footer here. And your partner did us a solid here. Just a short birdie putt. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Well, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. All right, Tiger Woods on the tee. Let's see what goes down. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. A little too much to the right. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. And this next putt's for his par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Almost. All right, your partner got us onto the green. Let's convert this next putt for the birdie. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. This one's from around 9 feet. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And your team is one up after that one. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. Okay, here comes Tiger on the tee. Let's see what happens. We're in the deep stuff here. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see. I think this one's going left to right. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And congratulations to our winners, finishing this match at 2 up on the other team. Great work. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. And here is Tiger on the tee. And second shot here on the first. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. He's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. I think he's on the right track here. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh. And this one's just about 6 feet. And after the first hole, we all square. We've got a par 3 for the second hole. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Heading left. Okay, he's got a very long putt here. Let's see how he does. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, almost. This next putt will be for his birdie. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And from there, not a bad result. And now this from 5 feet. Ooh. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. Okay, let's move on. Okay, your team sits at 1 up after that one. Tee shot from Tiger Woods is incoming. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how he does out of the sand. And here's your second shot here on the third. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Oh, man, that almost went. All right, this one from 17 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And he drops it. That was a pretty good little touch he put on that. And this is his look at birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh. 4 feet to the cup. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. This one's a little bit long potentially. Well, he's stuck the green, but he's a ways away yet. And his next putt is a very, very long affair. Let's see how he does with it. Oh, almost. Okay, this is his birdie putt. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup. All right, this one for par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Par 5 for the 5th hole. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. And just snuck in here to the first cut of rough. Let's see what Tiger Woods does off this tee. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. And just in the first cut on this one. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 225 yards to the pin. Okay, let's see if we can convert this birdie your teammate left us with. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking okay. Liking how it's turning out. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. Looks like a right to left break. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. All right, this is his birdie look. This one's going a bit to the right. Right by. Okay, your teammate got us on the green. Now let's take this home for birdie. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. That was fantastic. And after that hole, your team's sitting at 1 up. And here's Tiger Woods on the tee. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Oh my, splash. Well, not the purest of strokes. And this next one coming out of the rough. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this is going to go right to left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Nothing wrong with that putt. And 14-foot putt for him. Ooh, almost. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that will do. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. And after that one, you two are 2 up at the moment. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This was leaning to the right. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. I think this putt's going to break to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. Ooh, it's still on track. Is it going to go? Oh, and he makes it. Here we go. We got a par 5 9th hole ahead of us. Okay, Tiger Woods teeing it up. I don't know about this one. He's sitting in the rough. Could be interesting. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo, good stuff. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. And they're going with the pitching wedge. All right, here we go. This is his fourth shot. Okay, that almost went down. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh, right by. And he's staring this one down, trying to save his par. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh, and he dropped that one in there. That'll be for par. Okay, 4 feet to go. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And after that one, your team sits at 2 up. Let's see what you can do here on the 10th hole. That's a great use of the downslope here before the green. Let's see what happens. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This is an 8 iron. Looks like this one's going left. And this is quite the distance to the cup from here. Let's see if he can get it close. I think this one's breaking to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. And that's not a bad effort. This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out. Starting this out to the right, should come back. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And now let's head over to the next and check the scorecard. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here's Tiger Woods on the next tee. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Second shot here on the 11th. And here he goes with the eagle putt. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Not a bad result from that distance. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. I think he's on the right track here. Oh my! He's got 3 feet to go. Okay, this one's for birdie. Your partner left you with a birdie putt. All right, let's move on to the next. And that hole's halved. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Nice swing. All right, let's see what he does on this one. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. And from the green side rough. Way to chip that one close. Well done. This next putt is a par putt for him. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And now this from 4 feet. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And your team's sitting at 3 up after that one. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Well, looking good off the tee. Okay, interested to see what Tiger does off the tee. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he gets it to drop. That's his birdie. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. All right, give this a rip. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Let's see how he does out of the sand. And here's our 3-iron on display. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. This next putt is for his eagle. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And from there, not a bad result. And this putt from 4 feet. He's got a 3-footer here. And that hole will be halved. Here's Tiger Woods on the tee. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. They're going with the pitching wedge. Well, he's on with that shot, and yeah, he's got a lot of real estate to cover for that next putt. Okay, this putt is for birdie. Let's not let our teammate down. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like he started this one out right. Will it go? Oh my, and he makes it. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Woo! Look at that thing go. And here we go. This is his second shot. And what do you think? He's setting up in the rough. How's this going to go? And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh. Okay, he needs this to save his par. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Okay, after that, your team is sitting at 2 up. All right, Big Cat on the tee. Let's see what happens. Oh, this one's in the fairway. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. This one's going right. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. I don't think we're on the fairway this time. And that approach was a bit wayward. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still going good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, this match is in the books, and our winning team ends 3 up on the competition at the end of this one. Great work. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Today, we find ourselves in Pebble Beach, California, and you guessed it, we're playing Pebble Beach golf links. First hole, par 4 ahead of us. Here we go. Let's do it. No good. Second shot here on the first. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. And after that first hole, we're at a very healthy, even par. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green. Let's go. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Going towards that hole. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. And what will happen on the 3rd? Let's find out. That'll do. That's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. Oh, so close. Okay, this one for par. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. I'm liking that tee shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Oh my, robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. 5 feet to the cup from here. Under par for the day after that one. Okay, fifth hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Well, better luck next time. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. All right, onto the green now, and let's leave that sand behind us. And this one for par. After that, you're 2 under. All right, par 5, 6th hole. Let's have a good tee shot. I think we're heading to the sand here. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. I think you might be short here from the sand. And this is our third shot. Oh, well done. This one's a 3-foot putt. Short putt here, but does move left to right. And that will go. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Okay, we're on the green. This one's 25 feet away. But I think it's breaking to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still on line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, 4 under par. Now the par 4 eighth. I like that. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Oh, no. And this one is a save par. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. I'll take that. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Looking good so far. Still on track. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And this next putt for par. Okay, moving on. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. All right, time to attack this back nine, teeing up on hole number 10. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. And this one's about 135 yards to go. I think this one's destined for the bunker. All right, from the beach. And we are out of there with the putt. And you've got this left to save your par. Right now you are at 4 under. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Little play. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. This one's looking good. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. That one will bring it down to 5 under. And the 12th hole is a par 3. And you've got this left over for par. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Tee shot's looking good. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. 12 feet left to the hole. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Here we go, just a few more inches. Next. Okay, 5 under par after that one. Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Well, that's no good. I think this is getting sandy. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. I think we're in the rough on this one. Setting up for our third shot. And you might not have enough club from the rough. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Nicely played. And for the par. Right now you are at 5 under. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. Second shot here on the 15th. Six feet to go here. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. sitting at 6 under par after that one. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Beautiful swing. This is out of the second cut here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And here we have a 16-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it. Well played. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. And now to 18. This one's a par 5. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Oh, your approach is heading left. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This one's going hard to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Who continues to be good. Oh, this could go. Oh, no. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? Okay, let's putt this one on in there and finish up. And that's a nice little way to end your round, dropping that putt for the bird. And as we head to the clubhouse, it's 8 under par for you. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. We are here at TPC Sawgrass. Let's go. Hopefully you have a good round. Okay, Tiger teeing this one up. Let's see what happens. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Nice. He's got about 105 yards to go here. Heading to the deep stuff here. And here's his second shot. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Oh my, chips it right in there. Ooh, he's got these greens dialed, it seems. Here we go. This is for birdie. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Wow, amazing. And he's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. One under after that one. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Nicely played. All right, here's Tiger Woods on the tee. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Oop, I think we're going in the rough here. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Close. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh my, this might go down. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. And with this, he could save his par. He's got about a 3-footer here. And the putt drops. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And just a tap in birdie here. Nicely done. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Teeing up on hole number 3. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And here's their 8-iron. And Big Cat teeing this one up. Let's see how it goes. Taking this one with the 8-iron. And here's your second shot on the third. Long putt for him, that's all I'll say. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. He's got 12 feet to go here. I think this one's going left to right. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. Here comes a 3-footer. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the 4th hole, and we have a par 4. See you later to that ball. All right, let's let this one go. That's unfortunate. Okay, Tiger Woods is on the tee. Let's see what happens. Bit of an awkward swing. And here's our second shot on the 4th. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. And this will be his second shot. Ooh, he almost dropped the chip. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. And nicely done from the rough. And that'll go down for the birdie. Nice chip. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that will bring things up to 3 under par for you. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Oh, don't worry about it. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, here comes Tiger on the tee. Let's see what happens. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. And I don't think he got enough club on this one out of the sand. Let's see what he can do here. 110 yards out. Come on, go in your home. Oh, that'll save you some strokes, won't it? Chipping it in there for par. Nice work. This one's just under 20 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Yikes, that went right by. Here's his look for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. And if this goes, it'll be for his par. He's got 3 feet to go. Okay, that putt's done. So that makes you 3 under for the day. Sixth hole coming up. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. All right, let's see how he does. Let's see what Tiger Woods does off the tee here. All right, here's his second shot. This one's heading left. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. And from the deep stuff. Sinking this will take you to 4 under. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Starting this one out pretty good. Looking very good. Oh, come on, get down in there. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And he gets the putt to go. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. I'm liking it. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. We are about 140 yards out. Come on, kick to the right. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. This one from the sand might be short. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. And here we go. He's putting for the par. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Putt drops. There's his putt. 10 feet to go. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Just missing the birdie. Oh, just a tap. And the putt drops and we're moving on. 4 under par currently. Wind blowing left to right on this one. All right, just barely into this first cut. You should be okay here. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Ooh, almost in there. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. That shot was marvelous. All right, this next putt's for his par. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. This one's still on track. Oh, and he gets it to go. And after that one, you're 5 under par. Okay, good luck. 9th hole, par 5. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. And that one just barely into the light rough. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. Just in the green side rough here. This is his third shot. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. Okay, he needs this one to save par. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. Okay, there you go. And let's see how he does on this hole. And this one's about 125 yards out. Oh, this one might be going a bit long. I'll take those all day. Little less than pure on that swing. Let's see if he can fillet this out of the bunker. Let's see what happens. Here he is setting up in the greenside bunker. And here he goes from the greenside rough. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And he's making an attempt here at the double bogey. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. 6 under par currently. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. All right, this is his second. Bunker bound. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. Nice shot. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. This one's looking short from the sand. All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the greenside sand. You almost hold that out. And as he sets up, he's got 21 feet to the cup. I think this one will go left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Continues on a great line. Oh, and he gets that to drop. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good dress. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And let's see how he gets out of this one. Looking short from the sand on this one. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. If you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Decent approach there. Here's a putt to go to 8 under. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh! And he needs this to save par. Let's see what happens. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll drop. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. And nice putt. Let's move on. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Here we go, 13th hole, and it's a par 3. Of course it had to go there, of all places. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. This is an 8-iron. Almost in with the chip. Setting up here with a very long putt. This is a bit of an S turn here. It goes right, then it goes left. See if you can find a way to the cup. Oh! Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Five under for the moment. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. All right, we'll take that. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ouch, right by the hole. And for a score of 6 under on the round, if you sink this. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. 8 feet to the cup. This one's about 7 feet away. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Looks like we're heading to the sand. And from the fairway sand. And from that lie, which was kind of a dirty lie, not a bad result. Long putt left, though. Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Oh, that chip almost went. This could take you down to 6 under par. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing to be good. Oh my goodness. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And here he goes. Putting for par here. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, as that drops in, that's his par. And after that, when you're at 6 under, wind's a little blustery, blowing right to left on this one. Nice swing on that. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And here we go with his second shot. Well, that one's goodbye. Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Oh, almost in there with the chip. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. Good luck here, 8 feet to the cup. Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And there we go. 7 under par after that hole. Teeing up now on number 17. Oh, man. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. Oh, so close. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. Okay, this left for bogey. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. All right, let's drop this for double. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt will drop. And after that hole, you've gone up to 5 under. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. All right, let's send it. Oh, and you got all of that one. Setting up around 130 yards. Ooh, into the drink. And that will play. Thank you very much. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, that's close. 10-footer from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. This one's just 3 feet. And signing off his round with the par. All right, 3 under for you at the end of the day. Not bad at all. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon.